Turn your face towards the sun, and the shadows fall behind you.
Welcome back, friends. We are continuing with our Python tutorials. So today we are going to
And
look
the
at how
shadows
to items. Okay.
never
So
find you.
as you remember, let us create our list here. So we are creating a list. This is going to be a list of any items. So let us say this is our list. Let's say our list is equal to. In this list, we are having, for example, we are having sand. That is our first item, and we are also having, bricks. Okay, and so this is our list here. Okay, so we want to see how we can remove list items. Okay, there are methods of removing list items, and the first method that we are going to look at, okay, sorry about that. So let's continue. Okay, this is our list that we have created here. Yeah, we just put just a few items because this is just for explanation. So we are going to see how we can remove list items. Okay, because we are manipulating our list, but for now we are just going to focus on how we can remove list items. And so the first method that we can use to remove list items is we can use the remove method. Okay, so the remove method removes a specified item. So it removes a specified item. For example, if we want to remove sand from our list, we shall say this is our list. So we shall say list dot remove. So we shall say list dot remove. Okay, and then we specify the item in our list. So we shall say list dot remove. For example, let us remove sand. So we shall say list dot remove sand. Okay. So this removes sand from our list, and so if we print the list, so if we say print, then if we can say print list. Okay. So if we say print list, so the result now is going to be this. Remember this hash sign, and it is for, so Python does not interpret statements that begin with a hash. That's why we use this hash for explanation in our code, because when Python comes and the statement begins with a hash, Python does not interpret it. So this is just for explanation of our code. So now we are going to see the result of our code, what is going to be printed. So this hash plus what follows is just for showing us what is going to be put out by the program. So hash. So the result is going to be, the new list now is going to be, because we have removed sand, so the new list is going to have only bricks. Okay, so the new list is only going to have bricks. So this is the first method of removing list items, and this is the remove method. So this is how it is used. This is our list is equal to this. So if you want to remove a specified item, you will come and put the name of the list, and then you're going to say list dot remove, and you specify the item that you want to remove from the list. And so if you print the list, this is the new list that is going to be printed. It is going to be a list that is containing only bricks, because sand has been removed. Okay, so we can continue. So still the remove method, for example, if you have a list which has a similar item appearing more than one time. For example, if our list is equal to, if our list has if the occurrence of sand sand is more than one, for example, the list may look like this. We may have sand. Okay, let us say our list is bricks. Our list has bricks, it has pavers, it has sand, it has blocks, okay, and again it has sand, okay, and again it has sand. So you can see that our sand here is appearing more than one time. So this is sand and this is sand, okay. So if you remove, if we use the remove method to remove sand, so the remove method will remove the first occurrence of the item that you specify. So for example, if we say remove, if we say list dot remove sand, okay. If we say list dot remove sand, so this is going to remove the first occurrence of sand, and so this sand here will be removed, and then the new list will be bricks, pavers, blocks, and sand. This sand will be removed, since the remove method removes the first occurrence of an item which appears more than one time. Okay, let's see it practically here. So we created a list, and this is how we create a list. So that is the list name. The name is called list. So it doesn't necessarily to have a name of list, but we just gave it a name called list. And so let's say list equals our items were, remember that the items, the list items are strings, okay. So the first string or the first list item was sand, okay. So the list items are strings, that's why we are putting them in between double quotes, because strings are put in between single quotes or double quotes. So we are using double quotes to put our strings there, and these are the list items. So the first list item is sand, and the second list item was bricks, okay. So that is our list there. So our list is that one, and it is equal to this. So the items inside the list are those two items, and so we want to see how we can so we are manipulating lists, and we have started by seeing how we can remove list items, okay. So we looked at the first method, which we called the remove method, okay, the remove. So this is how we can use the remove method. So we shall say list dot remove. We shall say list dot remove, and we shall specify the item that we want to remove. So in this case, let's remove sand. List dot remove sand, okay. And so if we print the list, we say print list, okay. So we want to see the result. So this is Visual Studio Code. So if we want to see the results, we come here and run the Python file, okay. So this is this is the file name here, okay. So let's say list example .py. Remember, we have to save it as a .py, okay, and we are saving it on our desktop in a folder called Python, okay. And so we have saved our file there, and so this is the result, okay. This is the result here, okay. So if we have removed, so we say list dot remove sand, okay. And so if we remove sand from the list here, the only item that will be left is bricks, okay. So bricks will be the only item that will be left in our list, and it is right here, okay. So our code is run, and the results are put below here in the terminal, okay. So if we say list Alright, so if we can go back here and we say list dot. So let us create another list, another way of using the remove method. So if we don't specify the item to be removed in the list, remember we said that the remove method will remove the first instance of that particular item. So let us say that, let us create another list. If we create another list and say equals to, we put items, this we can say sand. Okay, let us create another list. Let us start with this list contains for example pavers, okay, and it contains cement, okay, and then it contains sand. Remember, this is a string, so it has to be in between quotes, either single quote or double quotes, okay. That is the other item is sand, and let's say now bricks, and again we put sand, okay. So this is another list here. So if we use the remove method and specify an item, so in the case where where an item is existing more than one time, for example here, we can say that in our new list here, the item sand is here and another item sand is here. So this is the same item, but it is existing more than one time. So if we use the remove method in such a list, it will remove the first instance of this stated item here. So in this case, if we say list.remove sand, so it will remove the first instance here and it will print the rest. So let us say list.remove sand, list.remove sand, and then we print our list. So if we print our list, print list, so we are going to see the result here, and so this will be the new list that will be printed out here, okay. So it will print out pavers, cement, it will remove the first instance of sand, okay, and it will go on to print bricks and sand. So this will be our new list. It will be pavers, cement, bricks and sand, okay. So that is our first method here used to remove list items, okay. So the other method that we can look at, we are going to look at the pop method. The pop method is used to remove list items by specifying their index number, by specifying an index. Or if you don't specify an index with the pop method, it will pop out the last item. And we shall go on to also experiment on using the del method and the clear method. So let this video stop here, and you watch out for the next video where we are explaining the other methods of removing list items. Thank you.